Saturday and Sunday.
So usually when there's a guest on the show, we kind of have a designated topic to cover, and that's kind of the case with our next guest. But I gotta tell you, I kind of feel like I bumped into somebody at a restaurant or something, and I don't want the conversation to end because we're just kind of catching up and getting to know each other. This is Hannah Lowe. She is a freshman at Chattanooga State, a recent graduate of Skyuka Hall, and a newly published author in town. Good to see you this morning.
Good to see you too.
I said what I did about just kind of catching up and talking life with you because the truth is, Hannah, there's so much we can talk about. Obviously your book, but I do want to talk to you too as we go on about your path and your journey, because for any teenagers watching or parents of teenagers watching, you can be pretty inspirational. So
yeah,
let's start with the book.
Okay.
When did you get it published?
I wrote it in 2020, but I self-published it on Amazon, and I put it up there on, I guess it was like February, March 2021 was when I finally got it up on Amazon.
Okay, and you're a good secret keeper because your parents are here today. They had no idea that you were working on this until you got it completed.
Yeah, no, I didn't tell them. I didn't tell a ton of people or anything. I probably just told a few people, but I guess I am a good secret keeper if you consider that. I was just working on it just in my free time at home, and with COVID, I had a lot of free time.
Yeah.
So it was definitely a process for sure, but here it is. You're holding it right now.
So the reason that I said she can be inspirational for people is that you did something that was pretty brave. Your parents encouraged you to do it. The whole thing about life is that we evolve and we grow, that's the hope, as we get older. So as you went through your teenage years, your parents wanted to kind of tap into you and let you open up some sides of yourself that hadn't opened up yet. So you very bravely left the high school you had gone to, and your senior year, you left your friends and your teachers who you dedicate the book to, and you went to Skyuka Hall.
Yes.
Which is a very small school here in town, but it's known for really teaching kids on a totally individual level.
Yeah.
Is that what happened for you?
As someone who went there, that is true. I can attest to that. Yeah. It's a smaller environment, but for people who may be struggling academically or socially or in some way, it definitely helps to go there, because I was definitely struggling to figure things out, of course, and going there was helpful. It was a hard adjustment at first, because going to a new school your senior year is insane, but
right.
it helped me for sure.
So I'm trying to do the math in my head. If you finished this book in February of 2021, was that part of your time at Skyuka?
No. I mean, I had it written for almost a year before. I had it done for almost a year before I published it, yeah.
Oh, okay.
I wrote it not including August and September, but the time frame was May to November of 2020. So when I was 16 and 17 years old was when I wrote this book.
So it's kind of, I mean, the book is called Losing Faith, Gaining Hope. Hope is actually a 16-year-old girl.
Yes, the protagonist, and Faith is her older sister. When people write books usually, or when they write anything, the title is usually the last thing, but oddly enough, I had the idea, and I could come up with the title because, Hope and Faith are like, it's two of the characters, and it's just words, descriptors, I guess,
right.
Attributes. And so I just remember coming up with that idea, and I was just like, oh my gosh, eureka, the light bulb moment. It was perfect, and I kind of knew where I was going with it at first. And so it was kind of exciting. I was just like, I have a title and I have an idea, and here we go.
I only have a couple of minutes left with you, and that's not nearly enough time to give you to talk about your book.
I have free time. I could be back if you want.
Okay, but who do you think would most benefit from reading your book? Because you can get it on Amazon.
Yes, you can.
Is it good for teenagers?
Yes, although I do want to put out there content warning, This is some heavy subject matter. But I think teenagers who are in a similar position as I was, of just struggling with whether it was their mental health or just external factors in their life. I would say teenagers who are just lost and struggling would benefit from this.
And I would say that teenagers, by their very nature, can have a hard time realizing that life goes on beyond teenager.
Yep, and I can attest to that too. I definitely was having trouble with that, for sure.
And yet here you are.
Here I am.
With this success.
Yes.
Parents who are beaming over there right now because they're watching you with your success and looking forward to your future. And it all came from taking a pretty bold step. So congratulations to you, Hannah.
Thank you so much.
The book is called Losing Faith, Gaining Hope. We're all home with our kids this time of year. Listen to them. And if you as a parent or a grandparent feel like there's something that they need, don't deny your own inner voice to give them a chance to embrace theirs. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Nothing shows you breaking news and stunning views from where you live like Local Sky 3. Coverage you can count on. Only on Local 3 News.
Presented by TVFCU.
Holiday season is here and Linderman's Furniture is having its biggest mattress sale of the year. All Sealy bedding 20 to 30% off. Is snoring, acid reflux, or back pain keeping you awake? Come try our queen adjustable beds with mattress starting at